you're licensed currently in North Carolina and South Carolina and other states, but for this conversation, so what are some of the benefits of being, as far as clients are concerned, of having an attorney that has the option of filing and litigating a case in North Carolina and or South Carolina? What are some of the benefits that they wouldn't have from just exclusive North Carolina jurisdiction or South Carolina jurisdiction attorneys?
Basically, and especially in terms of what we were talking about, the negligence aspect, the comparative, if you got an attorney that's licensed in both states, and if I can make a determination that I can equally file it in North Carolina or South Carolina, I'm always going to pick South Carolina.
Right.
But if I'm forced to file in North Carolina, I can make that decision too. I don't have to send the client someplace else, and especially because of where we live. Mm-hmm. Up here in the upstate of South Carolina, not so much in the lower part of the state. We sometimes have that problem with Georgia and South Carolina,
right, yeah,
when we get down to where my office is in Beaufort, But here we have so many people who travel every day between the two states.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're so close, from Rock Hill to Charlotte, Fort Mill, whatever you look at, that it's more than likely that a person in South Carolina is going to get involved in a North Carolina accident.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
But they need somebody who can look at it from both aspects and advise them in both ways, and determine where, if possible, if we can file the case in South Carolina. And I've done that sometimes when I've had two South Carolina, the defendant and the plaintiff are both from South Carolina, but the accident did occur in North Carolina. I will file it in South Carolina.
Right.
Because I got both of them here, and it's a little better argument for me to keep it in South Carolina, even though the North Carolina law might still apply as far as the accident's concerned, but it does make a better venue. Mm-hmm. And depending on what the defense attorneys always have an option to say it's not in the right jurisdiction and try to move it, but I can look at it and analyze it from both ways.
Right.
Because I know the way both states work.